My name is Hannah. I am the graphic designer here at Everest. I create the custom panels for customers that want custom graphics, make sure all their design hopes and dreams are met, along with a lot of the visuals for Everest, so like social media, so like all the posts, thumbnails for YouTube, and all that jazz. Also, I help print the custom decals for the machines, so all the stickers on the side that tell you what to do and where to go. Some of my interests include horror movies, film in general, along with video games. I think those two forms of media, you can really push some interesting stories through them. Along with just exploring new music, I feel like my music taste is strange, but I like looking at, new stuff, hearing new stuff, seeing what's out there. A woman I draw inspiration from is actually the performance artist Maria Abramovich. I recommend checking out some of her work, very impactful stuff. She does a lot of, like I said, performance art where she uses her own body to tell stories about, feminism, interactions with the audience, just a lot of good themes that are very interesting to dissect within that form of media. And that's why I think performance art is a good vehicle for those types of topics. One is to never stop learning. I feel that it's very important to be open to anything that comes your way, especially in professional areas. Taking on any task, any new tasks that you should, to really learn and grow, not as an individual, but as someone in the workforce. And also just to take care of yourself. It's important to reassess how we feel personally in the workforce, health-wise. Both our mind and our body are in sync with each other so that we can perform how we should. That's not to say not to not work hard, but it's important to be in tune with yourself in order to make those things happen. I think the main thing would be to just be yourself. And I know that sounds cheesy, but it's true, because at the end of the day, you are you and no one else is gonna be you. And you're the best you can be. One, it gives minorities a position of power to hold so that they are able to bring forward their thoughts, ideas, and skills and talents to certain companies without race, gender, or sexuality being a barrier for them. And two, it also helps with the environment as well, just because we learn from people around us. And if we have people of differing backgrounds, different ethnicities, races, genders, that really helps gain an understanding of where other people are coming from. I feel that empathy is a huge thing when it comes to relating to other people. So having that aspect in the workforce too really gives everyone a sense of how people operate. I would say the company culture here at Everest is pretty awesome. I'm very grateful that I feel comfortable talking to, my coworkers, my peers, and even the higher ups. It's a very creative environment where I'm able to get some work done, but I feel comfortable here. I would probably still be an artist of some kind. I've thought about it, and I think the other two jobs I'd probably be doing are a tattoo artist or a mortician, which they both sound very different. But it combines my love of art and biology as well as, working with other people. So I think I could really bring over my artistic talent to, tattooing, because you have to do, basically draw on people permanently, or even morticians, because, so it's kind of the art of preparing someone. I think those two paths would probably be the best for me if I wasn't in graphic design. I think the most rewarding part of my life so far is probably the current path that I'm on. I recently graduated college and immediately got this job within the field that I wanted. I'm very thankful and very lucky to be here where I am right now. And it's very rewarding to see, my work be used for other people, like in real life. I think that's probably the coolest part about it. And also that I'm good enough to be here, at Everest, and also my work is good enough for our customers as well. My favorite vacation that I've been on is probably when I went to Germany for the first time. I went after high school, which is like when my German language skills were at its peak, which is good because I was able to be immersed in the culture and be able to kind of navigate my way around. It's just so different from anything in Florida and even in the US. And the food is pretty good too. They have a lot of good pastries and bread and stuff like that, and beer. That's a huge question. Wow, I feel like my life is like, I have so much time. I have so much of my life ahead of me. Bottom line is I just want to be happy in all facets of my life, you know, with work, with personal life, you know, stuff like that. I really want to aim to make that a priority regardless of where I am. Ideally, I would still be an artist and I'd still be graphic designing, but I'm gonna let the wind carry me wherever it carries me. And as long as I'm happy and safe along the way, that's all that matters to me. Thanks, Everest. I am so glad to be a part of International Women's Month.